Yo, my people, back again. Real Talk TV. Big up to all my supporters out there. Listen, this video here is about Young Spray and his artist, Drill Mitchell. The reason why I'm bringing up this video is because in one of my other videos when I spoke about drill, UK drill artists and artists in general, some of them have no personality and some of them don't know how to perform professionally, let alone talk with mannerisms and stuff like that. And a lot of people have stuff to say about my last couple of videos on the subjects I was talking about, so let's just get into this one anyway. Young Spray's the artist. The artist he signed to himself is called Drill Mitchell. Let's get into it. If you don't know about Young Spray, he's been about for years. He was one of the artists that was with North Star from the beginning of time, with C1 and China and all that from the beginning. He's known from back then. And he's still doing music. He's still been doing music since then. He's also known as Big Bad Spray. Right, and he actually went through a lot of stuff the last couple months and couple weeks. It's been leading up to now. He got stabbed up at an award show not too long ago. No one came forward, no one helped, but they had time to actually film what happened to this artist and stuff like that. And ever since then, he's been dry snitching on Twitter, Instagram, and you know, some of the videos he's been doing, he's been talking about the situation so much and ain't even been doing nothing, even though he claims to be the top baddest gun banger in Tottenham and around the whole of London. But anyway, we're going to get into this interview, and as it goes on, I'll be breaking down the sectors. Let's get into it right now. Come on. Big up Fumez, the engineer.
Done more Young Spray, chilling there, my nigga, Fumez the engineer, my RTM artist, Drill Mitchell, get to know the name, not Phil Mitchell, Drill Mitchell, you get me, serious business.
Serious business, yeah. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna pause it right there. Fumez the engineer is the head of this show. Young Spray's the artist. The guy on the far left, that is his artist that he signed. Alright. First of all, the intro was not professional. And as a person, as Young Spray, coming from all the years I've been in the game, this is still talking about Drill Mitchell and all of this bad boy stuff, even though he's been going through all of this. And first of all, his artist ain't even looking into the camera. He looks like he's a bit nervous to be on camera, like he's actually hiding from something. His mannerisms tells it all. His name's called Drill Mitchell. He spits all these drill bars, but look at his mannerisms. No eye contact. Looks like he doesn't even want to be there. But let's get into it anyway. I ain't going to go on the subject too hard. I'll break it down further on. Let's get it.
Alright, boom. I've gone on Twitter. I've gone on there. I tweeted like, who should I look up? Who's the best drill artist? Rare. Everyone kept coming back with CB, Young Diz. So I checked them out. I didn't know they were beefing or anything like that. So
I ain't going to be funny, but like, CB and Young Diz, they're not the best. They're not the best UK drill artists at all.
Obviously, they've got back to me.
C-Biz is cold, but he's not the best.
This, I know his people contacted him. I said, look, I want to do something with dude, innit? You got anything out here? What he ain't put out yet, and that's when they said that, you know, that's a track that he ain't put out yet. So they just sent me that. Said they basically do your thing with it, innit?
Obviously, there's been a lot of controversy and talk around your name, so
as usual.
Yeah, exactly. As usual. But for the people that are old.
And you hear what he said, as usual. About being funny, no one ain't really been talking about Young Spray for a very, very long time. He's been bringing out a lot of music, but no one ain't really been talking about his stuff because, not being funny, some people class me as an OG, but this is my OG. He's like older than me as well. And for an older guy been going through the situations he's been going through and being in the limelight as long as he's been going through, it's kind of surprising the way he's acting. Meantime, he's playing a role model role to the youth he's actually bringing up. But let me not even go into it too yet. It's too early into the video. Let's slide through.
We're seeing about Young Spray right now. Can I give them a background check? Like, where did you start from?
Look at the guy on the far left. That's his artist, the so-called artist called Drill Mitchell. Look at this guy. He's actually sitting there looking scared, like he's hiding. In his video, I checked out one of his first videos, which he has a mask and like he's hiding from something once again. But if you actually look at him, the mannerisms is not telling you that he is a signed artist. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't even look like he really wants to be there. Have a good look at his face, man. I keep telling you, a lot of these artists have no personality and they do not know how to put forth their personality at all on camera or nothing. Like right now, I'm not learning nothing about what he is or who he is or where he's from. If you listen to the song, he's talking so much gun talk and all this stuff, but look on the camera. Looks like an innocent dude that's going through something. Look at him. Have a good look at him.
So tell us about Young Spray,
Okay.
and why it's Big Bad Spray.
Well, Young Spray, obviously, well, not obviously, but you would know. Started with back in the day, me, C1, China. We put out a couple big tunes back then, but.
And don't get it twisted, my people. Every time I do a video, I do my research, so it's always facts. I'm always speaking about the people that I'm talking about. All right, let's get it.
It was like North Star was like me, C1 and China, but because we had a big clip, we ended up getting bad publicity. Like everyone was going, they were saying we were shooting up the raves, we was doing this, we was doing that. But it was basically the clip, like we was just getting blamed for a lot of stuff, yeah. So then obviously we all parted different ways. So I had to make a decision, what am I gonna do? So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do this solo thing. So then that's basically how Young Spray came about. With the whole Big Bad Spray thing, that's just a recent little gimmick I've come through with. Because everyone was like, oh, why are you still Young Spray? Like, oh, look how old you are. Because they can't comprehend that I made that name when I was young. So I thought, you know what? And two, obviously,
when I made that name, I was young.
Coming out Big Bad Hollow or whatever. So I thought, right, Big Bad Hollow, okay, Big Bad Spray. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just trolling, basically, you know? Because I don't give a shit, you know? I'm just that guy, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
He's that guy, you hear that, yeah? Go and check his last recent tweets.
You know, and his head was in music, and he actually bring it to that next level. So I can't take that away from him, you know. He was a good guy.
Why isn't that artist looking in the camera? He looks nervous. This is one of the worst interviews I have seen. He's a new artist signed. Why isn't he happy? Why isn't he smiling? Why isn't he interacting?
Following shit that I shouldn't be following, you know.
Look at him. Does that look like a drill Mitchell to you?
It's their thing though.
Look at him. He's not even looking at the camera, bruv. Arms crossed looking at the floor, fam. And this is his first big kind of interview.
Before Russ, you have to look at Lowski. To me, that's the first guy I see kind of take the drill thing over there.
Yeah, no, man, I'll give it to Lowski. He definitely got it smart.
Yeah.
So what's next for Spray, man?
I've got an album sitting there. But I'm just waiting to hear the Big Bad Madness, you get me, that's coming out and all that. So I want to hear what everyone's got to say. I'm always saying stuff, you know what I mean? For some reason. Alright, check this, yeah. The whole time, it's kind of bothering me. It's true about it, Steve said the other day. It is kind of bothering, man, because you just got signed to a so-called major artist called Young Spray, and you're sitting there not looking at the camera, not even sitting with your back straight. It looks like you just ain't got no time for it, bro. This is what I mean about artists getting signed, and I'm talking about UK artists in general. A lot of them do not appreciate the chance they get given. A lot of them don't even care. You can tell by man's mannerisms and their body languages. This is so important. This is why I had to put this video up, man. This year or last year, people want to say stuff like that.
So is that a new thing? Like, people saying stuff
it's very new for me. I can't believe all of a sudden I'm a dickhead. A crazy guy will wake up and say, Spray, like, I'm a dry, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a dry snitch. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Is this all?
I'm not being funny, yeah. No one's calling Young Spray a dickhead. You're a bad man from the road in your time and whatever you have done. But all the things you've been putting on Twitter and on your socials about the situation that happened to you when you got stabbed up and stuff, you are kind of really dry snitching, because everyone is getting a whiff of it that you're trying to put the blame towards the situation with Giggs. It's like something must happen with something to do with Giggs' boys or someone close to him or something, because you keep bringing up Giggs' name. So that is a form of dry and snitching, even though you ain't told the police what is really happening just by your tweets and your actions in the last couple months through your songs and some things you have said. It says it all there. It says it all there. I don't need to say no more. Go and do your research if you think I'm chatting rubbish, people.
What's the take on the dry snitching?
Me, obviously, something happened to me. I got stabbed at Great Smashing Super, yeah? I woke up with police in my face, asking me who done it. So it's either I snitch or I don't. I can talk about it if I want.
You know what? I feel like for people, there is a different side of Spray than see. Because your Twitter has been absolute fire.
I had to lock it off. I had to sit there and read stuff. Do you get? So it was hurting my heart. And I'm on my back. I can't move. I can't physically go and slap the shit out.
Okay. Let me get straight to the point. All right. It was hurting your heart after you got stabbed up and you was in the hospital. So why did you release a picture of you in hospital with all the tubes in you and whatnot, sticking your fingers up, saying something about resting? wrist easy. I don't know. You said something boasting. Basically, you got stabbed and you're still alive and that. Like, if it was really hurting your heart, why are you still promoting yourself and making yourself look like some so-called bad man? Because if you was really about it and you was really on your thing, you wouldn't even be talking about it. You would have dealt with the situation. That's why so many people are talking about you right now and talking about the situation. Because if you are the same person that you rap and portray as, why aren't you actually doing nothing in real life? You're just talking about it. So it is a form of dry snitching. This is why people are looking at you so differently through the things you're saying yourself, bruv. So it's not us downgrading you. You're downgrading yourself because you're this so-called bad boy, but you're talking about the situation and ain't doing nothing about it. Instead of turning a negative into a positive, you're still talking like you're bad and still throwing shots at the people that done it to you, but you're not doing nothing about it. So what does that make you? Because you actually are older in the game. You actually are older to me. So I am just talking from experience through other elders and watching you through your whole career. But further ado, who am I to say anything? I'm just saying what I'm saying. It's good.
This guy. So I just had a madness. Do you get what I'm saying? I went mad. Just let a lot.
Look at these artists.
You don't know. Oh, spray, everyone was spudding me, everyone was hugging me, everyone was. Do you get what I'm saying? And as soon as that happened, bro,
look at these artists
there
just
was
sitting
not
there.
one post to say get well soon.
Just
blah,
looking, arms still crossed, nervous as shit.
Oh, yeah, because I'm alive. Haha. So, yeah, I swear.
Would you consider being signed now?
Of course I would, but they're not money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? With the right deal, like I said, it's not about being signed, just being signed to say you've been signed. It's about signing the right deal for you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He's with RTM Records, but I intend.
I'm not being funny, but the way he just said that, his artists looked at him like his artists don't even know if he signed the right deal himself. I don't know if you are clocking the mannerisms, but every time this guy in the red hat talks, look at his artists on the far left and look at his reactions to everything he's saying. Then you'll put two and two together, man. Come on.
To get him signed with properly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm more on artist building. I know how to. I do know that. Do you get what I'm saying? How to be an artist. I know that, and I know what you need to do. So I can say to him, bro, you might have to lick some back, you know. You get what I'm saying? Not like that. Not like that, but don't. You get what I'm saying? I know. What
look at his artist's face. Look at him.
What the industry likes and what they don't like. Whilst I've still got a little platform before everyone writes me off as this dickhead.
No one ain't gonna write you off, fam. If you keep bringing it on yourself, fam.
To push certain people that might be able to benefit off that.
Where's all the bangers that you used to have?
Regardless,
bro,
remember in jail, alive.
Yeah, I'm in jail. Bloody hell, I'm the biggest thing.
Here we go again.
I've got too much love for my jail life thing because that's where I get all the love. You know what I'm saying? You go to jail.
So wait a minute. You as an OG is proud to say that you just get a lot of love from jail niggas and you love your jail niggas and in jail you're the thing. Come on. Fam, you're an OG and people are looking up to you and you actually signed in youngers. How are you standing there as a record label owner telling you that you love Joe and Joe, you're the biggest thing and you love your Joe niggas and all that? You should be giving niggas directions to get the hell out of jail, not go back to jail. You spent so much years of your life in jail, so you know, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know so much about Young Spray through his music and everything like that and all the situations he's been through. For him to actually still be sitting here talking all of this madness is kind of crazy. Look at the way his artist is looking at him. He hasn't said one word. He's always looking down, never looks at the camera. But look at the way he's looking at Young Spray. Look at the dude in the do-rag. Look at the way he's looking at it. He's so-called... what do you call when someone signs you? He's manager, what the fuck ever you want to call it. It just seems like a whole bunch of rubbish to me, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, get away, playing up the landing, you know. They're still beating up my things up there. So that's real nigga shit. You know what I mean? So,
I feel like you always have.
But I linked a man yesterday. I was on the train. Yeah, I get trained. I'm a real nigga. Yeah, I was on the train. Yeah.
Everybody gets trained. You don't need to be a real nigga to catch a train. In life, how did it come to this where like man them can't just catch a train freely, or you can't just catch a bus freely, or you can't just walk to another area freely? Do you have to be a bad man to catch a train? No, you don't. It's public transport. Man them do not own that. Gunman do not own that. Knife man do not own that. Shotters do not own that. The government owns the trains, fam. You have to have an Oyster card to get on the train. You don't need to be no. This stuff makes me sick, bruv.
And the man's come up to me, yes, bro, you just come out of jail, big up Hamza, yeah? It's like, blood, bro. You know what I'm saying? These guys, when they see, man, they show the real, bro, you got me through. The amount of DMs I got, you got me through this sentence and the music got me through. That's good enough for me, you know?
This one gets me, maybe you can answer it because this one's a bit different. A lot lot of the drill rappers come with their baddies.
When they get nicked, it's like the prosecution ain't got to do nothing. Just, what's my man's mixtape? You know, and that's that. Guilty.
See, he's so quick to... Imagine this, he's downgrading a lot of drill artists just by saying what he's saying. Meanwhile, he's artists to the far left. He made a music video with a mask on. So let's see how much he cusses his own artists in his face. This is why his artist is looking at him right now. Watch the mannerisms if you think I'm lying. Let's get it.
Guilty. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen.
So,
But the main thing for me with the belly, well, not even for me, but every time I've asked the artist, the main thing...
a lot of them as well, they're ugly.
Yes.
A lot of them are ugly. Let's keep it real. A lot of them need that belly, bro. You get what I'm saying? I come through as a face man, bro. Young.
Look, you're come through as a face man. You signed the artist and the artist is wearing some cheap mask in his video. Now he's sitting in the interview, not saying nothing, not even looking at the camera, not even caring that he's there. You're customer saying a lot of men wear that because they're ugly. So you're talking to your artist that's right across from you. Because in the last video I checked out, I think he's wearing a mask, you know. There you go, cussing your own artist in his face. Oh my god, man.
Spray, bro. C1, 2-face man, bro. You get what I'm saying? There was no need to hide the features, bro. You get what I'm saying? The features was out. You get what I'm saying? The man didn't have no fear like that. We controlled the streets, you know. So there was no need for us to hide behind no valleys or whatever. Cause you know what, man, see man, and what? That's how.
Man, see man, and war. Alright, you controlled the streets and all of this palaver, rare. How comes that same day when you got knifed up? I saw the video myself. That day when you got knifed up all them times. How comes no one even tried to help you in that room? But someone that you probably knew was the person standing in front of you just filming you on the floor, bro. Just sitting there, bro. Waiting for help, bro. And if you're such a bad man, where was your man? How comes no one has dealt with the situation on nothing? You were just left for dead, fam. At an award show, you know, where all the UK MCs are there and no one even helped you, fam. Not as much as like got you a blanket to wrap around your wounds or nothing. Sometimes it doesn't matter how big and bad you are, you know, or whatever you are, fam. It comes down to your personality and how your well-being is. Because if you was really the person you're talking about, we would have seen people helping you up off the floor. We would have seen people like wrapping your wounds. You know what I mean? We just saw you sitting there looking like you was about to pass out. And no one else was there to be seen. And that was at a big award show for the UK MCs and whatever. But anyway, forget what I'm saying. Listen to Big Bad Spray. He's the one, innit? Come on.
It was like, okay, that's Young Spray. Yeah, Young Spray, bro. You get what I'm saying? You know? So it's a whole different issue now. I think with them, they think it looks hard, maybe. You know.
I feel like they do it partly, majorly, because of the police. But then it's weird because
The police know who you are.
this is my thing. Like
They know that's you with a belly. They know this is, if Drill's wearing a belly, they know this is Drill Mitchell wearing a belly.
Yeah.
If I put this belly on, oh, it's not belly.
And you're just dumb because you made your artist release a video the other day with a so-called mask on, talking about things in a truck and all this badness. Just then, if boy them actually watching this interview to see if they can find out any information of what has been happening, you just gave it to them. So you just gave the boy them your artist's proper name, they type him and they're seeing wearing a mask. So whenever Drill Mitchell comes up, they know who is who and they know what he's talking about and they know how to connect things. You just messed up yourself just then. This is why I love analysing videos and listening to artists that are in the industry. It makes me sick, bro. But anyway, let's get it though.
Put this on. Yeah. They know this is Young Spray. This is Big Bad Spray. With a belly on. It's Spray. Spray. You know, the police, they're not going to think like, this ain't Spray. Look, he's, you know, so...
So why make your artist wear a belly in one of his first videos for if you're going to talk like that? You're bashing your own artist down. Look at the way he's looking at you.
They'll find other stuff. They'll find other stuff.
This is
Your
terrible.
body language, they'll find other
Your
stuff.
body language. What was I
If you're really
saying?
on a nice case, they'll find other stuff to tell you. That's you, bro.
That's a nice case.
Yeah, if you're on a nice case, no, I'm telling you, they'll find other stuff to tell you. That's you. In that valley, look, they'll find other stuff, bro.
Look at your artist looking at you. He's worried now for the things he said in his last videos. Worried now. Look at him.
This is how
Nervous. Nervous, fam. Nervous.
Yeah, mate. Same old spray, mate. Yeah. Know my thing. Remember my thing.
The behind bars topless RTM.
You know.
Listen, man, I'm going to stop it there anyway, my people. Listen, if you found this video interesting and you like the things I was talking about, don't forget to drop a like, drop your thoughts in the comment section, Press the subscribe button if you're new to listening to this. But first of all, I'd just like to say, don't always believe everything you believe, and don't let materialistic fools mess with your brain out here. Believe that, my people. And another thing I've got to say to a lot of artists out there, have some personality. Because when you're in interviews, people actually want to see the person you really are. Like, you can separate the rapper from the actual person. And in this interview, I didn't see no separation. And for a new artist to be signed to an artist that's already established in the UK music scene, this was a horrible interview. Like, if I was just signed to someone like Young Spray or any other top artist in the UK, I wouldn't be sitting in the interview just looking dumb, like I don't care, I don't want to be there, like I'm confused. I'll be sitting there with some enthusiasm, back straight, head up, looking into the camera, agreeing with certain things, actually giving my pointers. I wouldn't just let people just talk all over me and bash me down in the interview, and I'm supposed to leave there feeling like, yeah, I'm signed and I'm great. Listen, my people, this world out here that we live in is bloody crazy, you know. But till the next time, Real Talk TV signing out. Peace.